All right, music fans, welcome. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel. Again, talking about politics and music. So you've been forewarned. You can go watch something else, do something else, subscribe to someone else's channel, and someone will post, "Yeah, I did it. Thanks. Don't mind if I do." It's just great being alive today. There's no better time to be alive than now. And doing what I do in real time for a dwindling amount of people just like you and just like me. Actually, just went over 5K. So that's good news, right? On our way to 10, 20, 100, 200, 300, 500,000. That's what I want. All right. It's probably never going to happen. But yeah, because I talk about stuff like I'm going to talk about here. So Bono, some people call him Bono. Bono throws his support behind. Is Bruce Springsteen running for president? That might be the title of this video. It's good clickbait. Is Bruce Springsteen running for president? Because Bono throws his support behind the boss. He says there's only one boss in America. Really? I don't know. I think the commander-in-chief is a bit more of a boss than some aging janitor character from New Jersey. Because I think he should be called the janitor, not the boss, but whatever. I don't know anything. So Bono went on Jimmy Kimmel Live. If you remember, Jimmy Kimmel did not have dancing syringes on his show, but he did call a very effective treatment. He called it horse goo. He said horse goo. And he also said something to the effect that, hey, if you need medical attention and you didn't, do the thing, then you can't come in here. You can't be admitted to the hospital. But if you did what myself and all the people who support my channel, meaning the medical industrial complex, if you do what we say, then we'll bring you in and we'll, do the surgery on you. It was probably a good thing that people didn't go to the hospital because typically the hospital made things a lot worse. They had protocols, and those protocols, man, those were some nasty protocols. But that's what Jimmy Kimmel supports. So Jimmy Kimmel can say anything he wants against at least one half of the country. I would say more than one half now, and get away with it because his sponsors are going to support him. So Bono was stopping by to promote his Apple TV Plus documentary, Bono, Stories of Surrender. Okay. And revealed where he stands in the war of words between Bruce Springsteen and Donald Trump. Isn't that interesting? This just gives Kimmel an opportunity to bash Trump. It's great stuff. So Bono replied with a grin, "I think there's only one boss in America." No, but okay. So I guess maybe Bruce is running for president because he's throwing his support behind. This is like the second post today. First, it's Tom Morello. So maybe Springsteen is running. He's in the right age category to run for president. So he probably would do better than, say, Bernie Sanders because he's got better name ID, I think, than anyone else in the Democrat Party. So Bono was recently included in a Trump Truth Social post blasting him. Not only him, but Springsteen, Beyonce, and Oprah Winfrey, claiming they were paid to support Kamala Harris during the election, something Bono denied. 2 points I'll make. One, to be in the company of Bruce Springsteen, Beyonce, and Oprah. I'll play tambourine in that band. That's funny. That's funny, Bono. I didn't know Oprah was a musician, but maybe she is. I don't know. And two, U2 and I have never been paid or played a show to support any candidate from any party. That has never happened. Well, that's probably a good thing. If you've never played a show for any candidate, doesn't mean you're not advocating from the stage for a candidate, which is pretty much the same thing. By the way, he's trying to be clever here. He says, it's called Truth Social. It seems to be pretty anti-social to me, and it's not very true. Wow, that's some brilliant stuff. Bono also gave Kimmel an update on U2's next album. See, there's a music part to this, confirming that they've been in the studio. Great, that's what we need. A new U2 album, lamenting the fact that America has gone to hell in a handbasket thanks to Orange Man Bad. I think you sometimes got to deal with the past to get to the present in order to make, the sound of the future. That's really articulate. It's the sound of, I would say, four men who feel like their lives depend on it. And I remind them they do. I guess this is Bono talking about the new album. Nobody needs a U2 album unless it's an extraordinary one. And I'm feeling very strong about its songs, he added, noting they're for every part of your life. Okay, so Bono delivering on a promise here that the new album is for every part of your life. I haven't listened to a U2 album since Rattle and Hum, and I did like that one quite a bit. But that was the last one I listened to. And I think Bono is a nominal Christian who's got some very interesting non-Christian beliefs mixed in with, I don't know, he can claim the name of Christ like so many people do, and at the end of the day, you got to wonder, based on his belief system, if he really is one. But I'm not going to question the man's faith. I question his tone deafness here, but it's not surprising. So we got Tom Morello, we got Springsteen, we got U2. And by the way, when these guys start to come out of the woodwork, other people feel emboldened to do the same thing. So this is going to be a trend. And this is all over your iHeart Radio classic news, different websites, so-called classic rock stations. If you go there and you want to find out, say, I don't know, maybe you want to submit a public service announcement or advertise on the station, you look under the music news tab, and you see that Bono has thrown his support behind Bruce Springsteen. And then you wonder, is Bruce running for president? Maybe. Like I said, he's in the right age group to run for president. So that's kind of it. There's not much else to add. It's the typical people who don't understand why a group of people decided that they wanted to say, I don't know, clean up the government a little bit, maybe stop accumulating debt, maybe secure the southern border, maybe stop all the criminal activity, maybe keep the fentanyl and human trafficking down to a small percentage or eliminate them altogether. I don't know if that's possible, but it should be a goal. There are other things going on too, like gas prices going down. They haven't gone down enough, but they're going in the right direction most of the time. They kind of fluctuate. It's almost like the gas prices are rigged to go back up when they start to go down. Just a hunch, just a conspiracy theory. I have no proof. So Bono has proof, though, that nobody got paid, even though Kamala Harris was $20 million in debt and spent $1 billion on her campaign and still lost to Donald Trump. So that kind of shows you that, yeah, you're selling this poop and nobody wants it. So there you have it, folks. Another video done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget about Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, YouTube memberships, and PJ Rock Super Chats. Best way to support the channel, watch the videos, subscribe, and if you want to be a part of any of those things, there will be links. And all you got to do is click on the link and have a good time. All right. I think I'm done with politics for at least 24 hours. So hopefully there will be no other breaking news today, because I'd like to keep people alive and not see them. It's not up to me to keep them alive. I'd like them to stay alive. All of these older rock stars. I hate reporting on people dying, but that apparently is a big deal here on YouTube. Anyway, see you soon.